City and state leaders joined hundreds of street vendors from across the city represented by the Street Vendor Project for a march that began in Herald Square and moved up to Times Square to support a new bill introduced in Albany that seeks to lift the cap on the number of licenses available, currently at 3,000 in New York City, to accommodate an estimated 10 to 20,000 that operate without one.
We need you more than ever!
Members of the New York City Council also there to support S1175 legislation introduced by State Senator Jessica Ramos and State Assembly Member Jessica Gonzalez Rojas that seeks to strengthen a bill passed in the Council in January of 2021 to raise the number of licenses available to 4,000 by 2032. What it does is add an additional 400 licenses each year beginning this summer over the next 10 years and moving oversight from the NYPD to the Department of Consumer and Worker Protection. Leaders now say ticketing is still a major concern.
They wake up as early as 2, 3 a.m. to start cooking, and then they're on the streets at 5 a.m. And what they're facing when they get out there is because they don't have access to legally vend on the streets with a permit, they are confronted with tickets.
New York City Council member Pierina Sanchez also there to support vendors like Alva Morales from the Bronx, who is hoping to be among those provided with a license. She spoke to us with the help of a translator.
She's always being discriminated against. She experiences a lot of racism, and they're always constantly telling her to move from where she's selling. So it's very uncomfortable, and it's not helping her make a living.
You have some who might make a couple $100s in a day, but then they might be fined $1,000.
Just yards away from the rally in Times Square on 46th Street, we talk with Mohammed Waki, who weighed in on the issue.
We need that license, more license.
Executive Director of the Street Vendor Project, Mohammed Atia, represents about 2,000 vendors impacted by the pandemic who are now ready to operate under the new legislation to ensure their businesses thrive. In Herald Square, Arlene Mukoko for BronxNet.